Hey, how's it going? This is a Dragoon up to level 50 guy. This is Shadowbringers 5.0. Oh, 50, we get Chaos Thrust, delivers an attack with a potency of 100. And now this is your first positional weapon skill. It deals 40 potency more every time you use these weapon skills with the target's rear. Now this one requires the target's rear. Also, after disembowel, you're going to do the increased potency of 290, and from the target's rear goes up to 330. This will also apply a dot to the target, a damage over time with a potency of 45, duration of 24 seconds. It is a weapon skill, so it has a global cooldown. So firstly, we're going to do our heavy thrust into our disembowel, and then we're going to do our chaos thrust, typically or most recommended from the target's rear. If you need to know what the rear is, it's going to be in the description and also a little icon to the middle center of where the thumbnail is. Not where, but on the thumbnail itself. Up next, at level 45, this is one of your unlockable job abilities. You're going to get your Spineshatter dive. Delivers a jumping attack with a potency of 240. Cannot be executed while bound with instant cast and 60-second off-global cooldown. Now, unlike your regular jump, this guy will actually move your character's position to where you're going to actually jump to. Now we are winning melee. At level 50, along with your job unlockables as well, you're going to get Dragonfire dive. Delivers a jumping fire-based attack with a potency of 380 to all nearby enemies. Cannot be executed while bound. Now, bound is basically just stunned or silenced. You cannot be able to use these otherwise. This is instant cast with 120-second off-global cooldown. Now, try to make sure that you hit a target with pretty much every other target around it, because this will do AoE damage as soon as you impact on the target. So this is Dragonfire dive, and again, just like your Spineshatter dive, it will move your location to melee range. And now Dragoon up to level 50, single target rotation. It's similar in a way. You just have more jumps, honestly, and you also have a chaos thrust. So before anything, let's go ahead and lance charge. Go ahead and get into melee while tossing your spear there. Then we're going to basically do our disembowel. Now we have jumps. As soon as you hit that disembowel, we have jumps to use. Now we're going to go back to our full thrust. We're going to do our life surge. And from here, just do 2 more full thrust combos. So 3 full thrusts, and then back to disembowel into your chaos thrust. Rinse and repeat. You're basically just off global weaving the jumps and your cooldowns as you get them. If you have any questions, the rotation is in the description as always. So Dragoon up to level 50 has a couple of more cooldowns that you can use to kind of free yourself of the motion, but in most senses the cooldowns are also going to be used to reposition yourself to a different situation where you don't have to actually move in general, actually use your legs, right? No legs. Here we go. Dragoon level 50. Let's see what dungeon it is. We are in the Sunken Temple of Cornhorn. I think we're going left this time, because the normal one you go right. I haven't played Dragoon in such a long time. It's pretty much jumps and doom spikes for AoE. That's pretty much it. As soon as you put your disembowel on, that's all pretty much. You know, a lance charge goes on automatically. Everything else is just jumps and doom spikes. There's really not much else to explain, honestly. Disembowel. Do a couple of those, a couple of these. If you want to get tricky, toss your Mirage dive or Mirage jump. Nope, I forgot my my life surge there. Oh, I didn't. We use it for this guy. Let's disembowel. Good stuff. So the single target rotation is pretty straightforward. I mean, most of Dragoon's stuff is pretty straightforward, but the Chaos Thrust, the debuff that you put on a target, make sure you stick to that target, because that debuff is going to be exceptionally useful ones later on. Let me put on my actual buffs. Stop talking. Yeah, I missed a couple of things there. Oh, should probably get away from that thing. Let's go, Prickly Man. Takes care of that. So definitely focus on your Chaos Thrust target. But if it's AoE, just, you know, disembowel for that 10% bonus damage and just go face with your Doom Spikes.